is, what is the fate of a person who finds it very hard to be consistent in ibadat? Normally, Sunnah Ibadat. Like 1 week you are very good, it's very high, the other week it's down, 1 week you are up, and 1 week you are down. And what can one do to try very much to be consistent in ibadat? And no, the other question is, normally what brings this problem for the iman to be sometimes very high and sometimes to be very low? Jazakumullahu khairan.
Jazana wa iyyakum, Sister Amina from Kenya. Thank you so much for the call, for the compliment and the dua, and same to you. As far as the two questions are actually related to each other, there are only one question, which is how to remain steadfast on the straight path. Sometimes I pray the sunnah and I'm very eager to do them, the before and after the prayers, and sometimes I feel like, I'm pushing myself to barely pray the fard. How to maintain and keep the iman high at all times. One of the greatest virtues of the good deed is that it brings about another good deed. It facilitates doing another good deed. In other words, when I do any good deed like dhikr, it doesn't only immediately open my heart, expand my chest, and it make me feel like better, and it increases the reward balance, but also it makes me eager to more dhikr, or to recite Quran, or to enter the masjid and go and pray in jama'ah. So it motivates me. It's like a catalyst to do more and more variety of good deeds. This is among the greatest virtues of doing any good deed. So when you give any charity, because Allah the Almighty rewards you for it immediately, and He sends comfort on your heart, peace of mind and pleasure. You feel like, I want to do more. I want to give more. I wish I had the chance to give more. When you fasted yesterday, Monday, and you loved it, subhanAllah, it helped you to lower your gaze, and you were able to recite 2 paras of the Quran during regular time when you're not fasting. You didn't have a chance. You feel like, I'm looking forward for Thursday because I'm planning to fast on Thursday. So among the virtues of the good deeds is facilitating doing other good deeds. And when I do other good deeds, automatically it raises the level of iman. And when it raises the level of iman, it brings me closer to Allah. And the closer I get to Allah the Almighty, I earn His love. And this is the interpretation of the hadith in which the Almighty Allah said, my servant will continue to draw nearer to me through offering the voluntary acts of worship until I love him. And then when I love him, I become his hearing with which he hears, his sight with which he sees, his hands, his feet, and so on. And I said many times before, the hadith, and especially the last segment, means that whatever pleases Allah, you will find yourself automatically inclined to do it. Whatever pleases shaitan, you will find yourself, subhanallah, warded off from it. So you hate the sin. Why? Because Allah loves you. So He starts protecting you and sheltering you and guiding you. So what do we need to do? If I feel lazy, let me begin with the easiest ibadah. I'm going to sit for 15-20 minutes, hold my tasbih. I want to say 100 times Durood Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallayta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim. Any of the forms. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin al-Nabiy wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim tasliman kathira. I say that 100 times. Or I would say astaghfirullah al-azim wa atubu ilayh, or astaghfirullah al-azim, or just astaghfirullah 100 times. Subhanallah, it paves the road in your heart in order to do another good deed, and one would lead to another. So every time you feel your iman down, you know what to do. I will begin with dhikr. I will begin with istighfar. I would send the peace and salutations upon Prophet Muhammad ﷺ so many times, so it would expand my chest and I will be capable to do more ibadat. The more I do, the more I get close to Allah, the more I saved. And this is how one can increase his or her iman and maintain steadfastness on the straight path. Not to forget lots of supplication, especially in your sujood. Allahumma ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala dinik. Oh Allah, the one who changes the hearts, keep my heart firm on your religion.